Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. And I am your Sunny Arches, and today we're doing a reading for Virgos for this new year of 2022. I am excited. I hope you are too, and I can't wait to see what we are going to, or what you will be expecting this coming new year. So let's take a look at what we're going to work with today. We're going to use the arrow spread. In the arrow spread, we're going to focus on, we're going to not just focus, but we're going to see the overall underall energies for 2022. The themes you're going to mostly uh, deal with or work on in love, career, and the self. And we're going to end that spread with two advice cards. After that, we'll have a message for Virgo, special message for Virgo men, special message for Virgo women. We are using the Morgan Greer deck for the main part of the reading. For the special message for Virgo men, we are using the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. Our special message for Virgo ladies, we are using the Soulful Woman guidance cards. Um, and as you can see here, I have two bottles of perfumes for the earth signs. I felt attracted to Daisy Love by Marc Jacobs. And I feel that for this year, 2022, Clinique Happy is could be a great scent for of, for almost anyone, at least in our collective, for this upcoming new year. And I like it, I do like it. It's light, it's fun, it's a little flirty, um, and it is a bit of it is like a happy scent. It does make me happy when I smell it. So if you're interested in something new or you're just not sure, you know what to try, I recommend those two for the earth signs. Okay, so I'm gonna get these out the way now. I've already pre shuffled Virgos. Wow, this year I had a whole book come out. I'm trying to figure out still, was that for you? Was that for me? You know, it was an in between break, um, because I'm trying to upload the videos as I make them. But we'll take a look and see. There were some interesting cards. It could be a challenging year for Virgos. Okay, so but not terrible, but let's take a look to see what's going on. Okay. So let's see what special message, not what special messages, but what messages. Let me be clear because I've made my intentions clear, but I feel like I'm jumbling everything. I'm trying to do too much. Um, oh, yep. I'm going to take that as a yes. I am trying to do too much. So I'm going to deep breath. Okay. I'm going to breathe and out. So the what will Virgos deal with specifically in this new year in love, career, and the self for 2022. Okay, yeah, it's a little on the heavy side. I'm gonna be honest with you. So overall, under all energies, make sure we have the room. One, two, three. Advice cards. Two. Okay. I will not be clarifying. So if you want more information, if you want a more detailed, personalized reading, check out the About Me, check out the About section on my channel for the information for personal readings. All personal readings will be done by video, um, because I do have two younger children, and that's just the easiest way for me to do it. All right, special messages for Virgo men for this year, 2022. Now, I know I shuffled, and here I am still shuffling. Special messages for Virgo men for 2022. Let's see. Also, remember, I read from the sun sign, and I do that because I want you to be sure as to whether or not this is your reading. But you're more than welcome to check out your moon, Venus, rising, or any other part of your natal chart to get a bigger, clearer, and better bigger picture of what you can expect in this upcoming new year. I'm now looking to get special messages for Virgo ladies for this upcoming year, 2022. Okay. Virgo men, it's going to be challenging for the men. Um, Trying to think of what else. Remember, this is your life. You are the one living it. So, therefore, make the best decisions that benefit you. Okay. All right. And I say that because I really think that's very important. So I'm going to try to do this quickly so I don't take up too much of your time. Again, if you want a personalized reading, check out the About tab on my channel to get all the information for personal readings. Reach out to me. And I'm also on TikTok. I'm trying to build a platform there. And soon I'm hoping to start again on Instagram. Here we go. All right. Overall, underall energies for Virgos. Yeah, the Page of Rods and the Ace of Rods. Very interesting um, because Capricorns, I just did Capricorn's reading. Okay. I did Taurus first, did Capricorn, and now I'm doing um, Virgo's reading. Earth signs. I was attracted to do Earth signs first today. Um, so, um, very interesting because Capricorn got the Page of Rods in career and Ace of Rods in self. And you guys are getting it for your overall underall energies, meaning this is the basic theme of the year. And now um, it's very interesting to see how it's playing out for you in such a way. So if you got Capricorn in your chart, take a look at Capricorn definitely. Um, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, take a look at it definitely. Okay. So overall, underall, throughout the year, you're gonna get communications um, about something that you're very interested in. Um, I almost feel like there's the I can't talk. Like I had a sip of something to drink. I already finished my water. I'm drinking my Gatorade. Um, I saged. I shuffled. And then I shuffled again on camera just so you guys know that it's legit. Everything I'm doing is legit. I got my candles going. My sage is here. I don't know. Let me. It's heavy. I'm laughing 'cause I don't know what's going on. Okay. I'm gonna take a deep breath. Let it out. Maybe you need a deep breath too. Let's just take a moment. So your overall underall energies are that. Very fiery this year. Very wanting to take action, new passions. It's just new things that really do light a fire in you. Like really do. It's almost, you know what it is. It's a sense of warmth. It's almost as if you're alive again. Right? It's almost as if you're feeling something again. And not only are you feeling, but it's passionate. It's sexy because you got the Ace of Rods, and that's a very sexy. Um, yes, yes, I mean that. Yes, sexy. Yes, yes, the libido. hmm Somebody's getting it on. Somebody's bringing bringing it on. Somebody's getting it. Somebody's bringing it. I mean, there's offers depending on what you're looking for this year. If you're interested in the friends with benefits type of situation, ah, there you go. There could be a question of sexuality, I feel. Um, That may be a theme in for you this year. You may have a child come out about that as well. And I say that because I'm not trying to be vulgar. Um, the Page of Rods is usually someone younger, possibly a child, right? And you have the Ace of Rods. So offers of sex, obviously, but could it be because the rods in a way are looked as a phallic symbol in tarot? Uh, that's why I say there could be a question of sexuality. There may be a want to experiment with the same gender, whether you're male or female, trans, it doesn't matter. But I think there's a need to discover these areas of sexuality and really find the one that's right for you. I don't feel like that hits the mark necessarily, but I think you need to quell these curiosities within you, um, so you can know who you are, right? It could also be someone wanting to partner up with you, someone who wants to look up to you, see you as a mentor, maybe to work with them, to start something with them. Um, could be could be so many things. So we'll take a look and see at how this is going to look for you in the areas of love, career, and the self. All right, that's 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 a little sexy for me. Here we go. In love, yeah, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever cycles you have are finally coming to an end. Don't worry, in case you're wondering about Capricorn, they had the world, but the world was here where their Page of Rods is now, and the overall energy. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, um, which is great. So you do have blessings coming your way. There is, um, you're going to start something new, which is probably why you're seeing this already here. I think that not just that I think, but I know that it could be fortuitous fruit fruit. Yeah, that word. um, and, and I find it interesting because you see how there's a third party and they're falling off the wheel, right? So yes, definitely people are being left behind, but you have one specific person still with you. So this could be the beginning of a new, almost like dawn of a new day for Earth Shines. I feel this is kind of like a subliminal message of a theme for all of you. You know, the dawn of a new day type of thing going on, because things end and new things begin, and so in love. Although some things end, you already have someone in your pocket. Like you already got that next number. Like it is definitely thank you next Ariana Grande style. Like that could be your song for thong. You got someone. Oh Lord, that Cisco song from way back when, right? That thong, the thong, thong, thong. All right, but no, yeah, Wheel of Fortune. So, thank you next could be a song for you. Could be your, you know, personal theme song for the year somehow. That's really interesting. Maybe you thought you were, you were one form of LGBTQ plus, and then maybe you're realizing, you know, more than one. You're pi, polyamorous. So many things, so many things, so many things. Go ahead and discover, get to know yourself. All right, let's see. In career, we have the sun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. The sun. So new beginnings in career. Yes, Virgos. So that could be another thing too. It's like, okay, you're gonna start something new. Maybe something that you thought was done with, that you probably put to bed, that you probably put to rest. It's time to pick it up again, right? Because the sun is also a rebirth. Okay. Or psh, wait, but this is career. I was gonna say a new baby. A new baby could be a new project. Okay, a new just a new beginning in career, new whole new career is what I think. Something that's more inspiring, more fiery for you. Something that really gets into your passionate ways. Um all right. Sorry, I had to take a little pause there, but let's take a look at your career to finish that part off. I think so it's a whole new thing. It's something that very, grabs your attention. Um Something that's gonna it's almost like you kind of feel young again too by pursuing this new new career. Oh, I just had a train of thought. I just lost it. It's it's almost like a rebirth of yourself in the professional world. And I think that that's a great opportunity for you that's coming your way. And and the theme um of the self, what you're gonna have what you may see or feel that you're going to work on mostly is communication. Fast movement of communication. You need to keep up, respond, communicate all your wants and needs in a very, I got the word cohesive manner. um I like to say in a uh, more, oh wow, I clear, simply clear. It's a very clear cut, straight to the point type of manner with tact. Virgos have tend to have are more considerate in the way they say things. Um, so not just being able to keep up with the communication, um, speaking, but making sure you speak up as well, that you're responding and all. But I think not, what can get lost through communication, especially when it's coming in through so fast from whatever different forms, whether it's in person to person, over the phone, phone calls, text messages, emails, uh, I, so many social media apps, all that stuff. um I think it's taking a moment to and making sure that you're listening and understanding what's being said to you, right? Basically becoming an, what's that word, an attentive listener. That's not the phrase, but I think you understand what I'm trying to say. I hate when I'm drawing blanks, and drawing blanks left and right with your reading. um But I think too that may be needed too, taking a moment to collect your thoughts so that way you can communicate clearly what it is that you want and or need. I think for Virgos, it's more about that, collecting your thoughts, taking a moment to think about what it is that you do want to say, so you can say it, and you can put the message out there clearly the way it needs to be said. Um, and that's okay, as long as you're able to do it by not taking too long. Don't get too caught up in thinking about the perfect way to say it. Sometimes being clear and succinct is maybe the best way, you know. Um, so yeah, in reference to the self, communication is going to be key. I think also, if you want to look at it on, I want to say on the spiritual level, there's a need for you to also kind of ground, communicate, because you don't have, as I'm looking here, you don't have any cards of air or earth. Like we see the earth, so there's a need to remind yourself to remain grounded, right? We see the earth, we see the clouds, so there's a need to think. And I think that's why too I'm getting a need to collect your thoughts. You know, taking that moment to collect your thoughts is important. So you're going to get offers, but it's okay to take go ahead and think about what it is that you want to do. So I think more than anything, that's what it is. Again, there's just a very fiery energy. I really believe, Virgos, you have fire in your chart. I mean, you got Page of Rods, Ace of Rods. It could be strong Leo in your chart. You could be dealing with a Leo. That could be, something that's being rebirthed again, maybe in business. But more than anything, I think that you just have fire in your chart, and that part is really taking over. And now that I think about it, even though we have Leo here, we do have Sagittarius. So Sagittarius could be a key in your chart as well, especially because Jupiter, as we're beginning to enter, getting ready for the new year, Jupiter. I'm not an astrologer, okay, but if you want to follow an astrologer, I do follow an astrologer on TikTok, but I believe he does have YouTubes and he does astrology classes as well. I love him. He's absolutely great. I pay close attention to a lot of what he says, and his name on TikTok is Sunny MF Money. Um, so apparently there's another transit going on, right? Where Jupiter is going into Pisces. So if you have Pisces in your chart, pay attention to where you find Pisces in your chart, and that's where you're going to get more luck and abundance, right? But if you have Sagittarius in your chart too, wherever that may be, um, that's going to be very strong. So I think, so for me, putting two and two together, it's basically if you have uh, specifically Sagittarius in your chart, what with what's going on with Jupiter and all, then um, that's what's bringing that's what's creating this stir of fiery emotions, feelings, and a desire to kind of go and seize the day, not just a day. You want to conquer the world. That's more of the energy that I'm getting for Virgos for this year. Um, So let's take a look at your advice card. So you have judgment and you have the two of wands. So there's a decision that you have to make, right? Whether or not you want to. Judgment is, it can be seen as kind of like you know, it's it's working with the higher realms, right? Because you have the angel sounding the trumpet. So there's a decision that's been made. With the two of wands here, to me, it's just more a decision has been made, right? Um, by you. Maybe the universe was involved because you do have two major arcana cards. Three, I'm sorry. Um, and the judgment is followed up by the two of wands. For me, the two of wands, because you have, it could be either the a globe or a crystal ball, whatever it is. When that person has an object in their hand, and for the two of wands, to me that indicates you've made a decision and you already know what direction you're going to go in. It's just a matter of taking action and doing it. Maybe there's something that you're waiting for to come in that can help you to achieve or to act on this decision, right? That you're waiting for, because after the two of wands, you have the three of wands or three of rods, and those are your blessings coming in, your ships coming in, right? You see the ships coming in and all. So you're just waiting for something to kind of help you, to give you that boost that you need in order to go, to fly off and get what it is that you want, right? Or get to where you want to be. And I think that's what that Page of Rods is in the end. It's that offer that's coming in, um, to help you with this new beginning. You already know what you want. You already know what direction you want to go in. You have, you probably even planned it out already, and it's gonna happen for you. And I'm excited. Let's take a look at our special messages. Ooh, that's a lot. Um, really quick about, remember how I said there was cards that I think, okay, now I know that was for me, not for you guys, because this came out beautifully. Yes, Virgos. All right, special message for Virgo. Oh, see, look, Virgo men. Definitely. Ooh, 4 cards. I was not expecting that. Okay, we have the Blade, the Rainmaker, Flow, and Water. What I tell you, right? And I just said Jupiter's going into Pisces. So if you got Pisces in your chart, go ahead and find Pisces where it is in your natal chart, because that's where you're going to see this luck and abundance coming in. So not only are you going to have a new, um, this new fiery beginning, passionate beginning, but remember how I said you need to collect your thoughts? So there it is. It's that epiphany, that realization, Virgo man, that moment of clarity, understanding. Okay, that's going to help you bring in all of this abundance, right? Um, Knowing that and understanding that you do have to go with the flow of life, with not just the flow of life, the flow of energy. Remember, we have judgment up here too, so that explains all this water. So I think, not just that I think, but I know too, this definitely was a universal, this is universe. However you associate with our higher beings, our creator, um, this was their hand in making all of this happen for you in the background. And it's now coming to the forefront where now you're seeing it, being manifested in reality, into your current reality, and with new beginnings, um, in this new year. And then we have water. Um, Very interesting. You do have some water. So there could be water in your chart as well. Um, oh, this is taking longer than I thought. I was really trying to cut the time. I'm going to do 15, 20-minute videos. Nope, here I am. Uh, but it's okay. I'm really loving it. I hope this works out for you guys. So number 6, you're invited to draw your blade and use it. It's not auspicious to hesitate, to waste time in idle talk, or to hide from the inevitable. Heaven and earth are aligned to support you in claiming your power. So take decisive action, overcome your fear of hurting others, unsheath the blade, and use it widely. Okay. And the blade represents the sharpness of the mind, the body, and the spirit. Remember, we did say grounding, right? Um, Pointing upward, it summons the power of heaven. When aimed down to the ground, it anchors the power of the heavens on earth. The blade can be a healing tool or a weapon. Wield it wisely, and it will transmit power. Um, Bestow initiations, cut energetic cords from the past, or sever toxic relationships. Use it with anger, and it will slash, stab, and kill. So I think that's more in the form of communication also. Be mindful with what you're saying. And I remember I did say, you're going to need moments to collect your thoughts. We have the Rainmaker, that's number 42. The Rainmaker is the master of manifestation who can call on the elements of nature to serve the greater good. When the power to co create is used with integrity, great beauty and benefit flow to all. When this power is used for personal gain only, everyone suffers. When the earth is parched, the rainmaker calls the waters from the heavens, and all that is dormant in the fields and in people's hearts springs to life once again. So you have it here, Ace of Rods, Page of Rods, even because that's new, um, that's news coming your way. That's offers coming your way. You got the Sun, Two of Wands, the blade. Like you have all of that here. It goes together. The invitation, that was the essence of the Rainmaker. Now, the invitation, the Rainmaker is calling you to create something new from the elements that are already in your life. Be sure you work with what is and not with what might be or could have been. The seeds that have been silently germinating. Remember, I did say rebirth, right? The seeds that have been silently germinating in your heart will burst forth ready for the sunlight. Do not hold back. Put all your chips on the next roll of the divine dice. 20. So it goes already with what I've been saying. 20 is flow. Again, this is for Virgo men. The essence, there is a natural movement of events in the world. You can see it in phenomena such as the tide, the ebb and flow of oceans and rivers that rise up from the earth and flow to the sea. The symbol of flow represents the effortless and natural movement toward a certain destination. It signifies, remember I said that here, Two of Wands. It signifies an ability to gracefully move around obstacles and reminds you of the sense of allowing. Now you're invited. Okay, the invitation for flow is when flow comes to visit, it's a sign that your intentions have been in motion. Remember, I did talk about manifesting and how it's all coming to the forefront. It's a sign that your intentions have been in motion. Now is the time to allow nature to run its course. You are being called to effortless movements and the path of least resistance. It's like being within music, flowing within partnership. Think of the artist who creates without guile or craft, calling creativity up from the soul and bringing it to life without effort. You are called to be like a river, knowing the fulfillment of destiny is assured. Enjoy the ride. And last but not least, number 61. I think these messages are pretty self explanatory. I find it amazing how it's just reiterating all that I've said. Um, Number 61, water. Water symbolizes purification, regeneration, birth, revival, and cleansing. It signifies an evolutionary shift from former self to new self. Many myths around the world speak of a great flood and the new life that is revealed after a deluge or deluge. And remember, we have Wheel of Fortune here again. We have Judgment. Um, Water begins without boundaries. Then, as soon as form has separated itself from water, it comes under the laws of time and life, thus acquiring limitations. The invitation. When water arrives, you're invited to watch your emotions. Oh, very interesting. Know they are going to be changeable. That's confirmation. Knowing that, what is it? Where am I? Keep getting distracted here. Know they are going to be changeable and do not settle on a conclusion at this time. If you feel joy, feel it fully. If you feel sad, allow sadness to move through you. Water invites you to see the ebb and flow of events, and trust you can ride the wave of opportunity when it arises. Natural flow is here. Go with it. Alrighty, Virgo men. So that was pretty deep, pretty intense, and it's just a reiteration of of the message that I just said for the men. I did say I felt strongly that this was more for the men, but the women too. Can't wait to see it. For women, we have one. We have the soul's truth. I listen to my soul's simple truth and allow my life to unfold naturally. Oh my God, that's everything that the men got. That's everything that the men got in one card, bro. That's just fascinatingly amazing. Yo. because Virgo women already know. I'm loving it. All right, my Virgos, I appreciate this opportunity to read for you all. I'm excited for your new year and all this great abundance and opportunities. Remember, stay grounded, okay? Stay grounded, collect your thoughts, pay attention to your feelings. And that could be the other communication too, it's just communicating with your body, listening to your body. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know how this resonates with you in the comments down below. Check me out on TikTok at Your Sunny Arches. Check the About tab on my channel for personal reading information. And until we read again, Happy New Year. Bye.